not the same way I just said it. But
Right? What are the healthy characteristics of good friendship and relationships? Yeah.
receptivity, calmness, kindness. It's a mirror. It goes both ways. And consideration, communication, respect, and being able to have a maturity about disagreements, even though you might not have the same beliefs or perspectives or even life circumstances. Being able to listen without interrupting and asking whether they needed to be listened to or are they asking for advice. Sometimes we just want somebody to listen to us, or sometimes we're seeking advice and it's not always clear because our communication has kind of dissolved through the last few generations and years, and it's for a reason. They want us to not be able to connect authentically. So being able to connect authentically and just comprehend the other person, and yeah, I just feel like that's what it should be about.
I agree, and like an acceptance, you know, of like if we may not comprehend, but if we seek more to understand where someone else is coming from, with that acceptance and that love and that purity and that care and that compassion, then and generosity, genuinity, the authenticity and the cultivation of sovereignty of people's inner authority and innate intelligence, then it's other than being understood or somehow retaliative or defensive or interruption. And a lot of times we like to relate, and so sharing, so being able to, like you said, we don't need always the coaching or the input or the opinions, but just the presence and the space held as we like
creating that safe space.
and discover that answer for ourselves.
Not letting the ego get in the way. And
Surrender.
It's really hard.
Surrender.
Surrender. It's really hard because, we are these egotistical humans. We're imperfect, and it takes work. And
awareness, assertiveness, self-reflection, security to a degree. Like, we all have our insecurities, we all have our doubts or our fears, and being able to nurture that nature, that to be more secure, confident, that sense of worthiness and belonging and welcoming and validation without seeking the external attention or separation, division, but being able to somehow have that integration with that unity and bringing us closer together, building that bridge, and where we've put up walls.
And as my friend Diane would say, everything is within us. Everything that we are seeking is literally within us. Sometimes we seek outside of ourselves because we need support, or we feel like we need that validation from outer source, but we can seek that validation within ourselves as well. So I think validating ourselves and what we're going through in this experience of life as a human, we need to do more of that.
And if something, praising more, complimenting more versus some of the criticism where we're conditioned, having that room on growth and intention for us to expand on a deeper level our perceptions and our views. I look at it evolving from the victim mindset and being able to reclaim our power and that be empowered in a state of consciousness that arises us to be calm, to not, and if we are affected in certain things or bothered by things, that it's not right or wrong, but we ought to have the right and feel safe to come to each other, to relay what's going on so that we do heal those root wounds, because we all have them. And being able to totally heal on a deeper level, we then cease to repeat history patterns and break those ancestral cycles, but also have the wisdom of our generations forward and backwards, and being able to bring more presence and love, to build trust, to have trustworthiness, to have the integrity where our actions and our words are in alignment, to have ownership, emotional accountability, where what we're feeling like I can't make, or you can't make me feel something, but what is arising within me that needs to be felt to allow that transition of alchemization and transformation, without the judgment, without the blame, without the shame, without the guilt trips, or I notice with the retaliative how we can just communicate with what's here and sit with it and be with it mutually, instead of trying to get up and do something, because that's also part of the mind wanting to go, and it's like, can we just breathe?
Seeking outside of ourselves
And shake it out.
Yeah.
Shaking it out of our bodies so that it's not creating stagnicity or an inability to flow naturally, like the water in the creek or the river or the ocean or sea.
Yeah, beautifully said.
Oh, beautifully said. Thank you. I'm sure there's more, but that was great.